Excuse me, do you know why we pulled you over today? Exactly, it's because you're not subscribed. So you better fix that right now, or we're gonna have to take you in. The M2 MacBook Air, which apparently is coming somewhere close near the AirPods Pro 2, according to Mac Rumors. In a new report, they're talking about the new Air reportedly set to launch in the second half of 2022. We have heard a lot about this MacBook Air. Some people said, well, it's WWDC. Other people said it's going to be the peak performance event. And other people said, well, no, the end of the year or next year. Apparently next year is going to be the 15-inch version. And this year, second half, probably after WWDC, if I read this correctly, if I interpret this correctly, the MacBook Air 13.6-inch is going to launch. So anyways, for now, let's see if Sharon has more on this with Mac Rumors.
New MacBook Air reportedly set for launch in second half of 2022. A New York Times report today focused on notebook shipments briefly mentions that Apple plans to launch a new MacBook Air in the second half of 2022, which lines up with a timeframe shared by Bloomberg's Mark Gurman earlier this month. The relevant excerpt from the report, which cites supply chain sources, Apple's MacBook series are high-end consumer devices, but can also be regarded as a business notebook model as they are favored by many companies or office workers, the sources indicated, adding that hot sales of MacBook Pro released in late 2021 have lingered into the first quarter of 2022, with shipment volumes higher than expected. And new MacBook Air set for launch in the second half of the year is expected to add further sales momentum.
Yeah, probably, right? Especially students that are going to go back to school, right? I feel like that's the end of the summer as well, end of 2022. We'll probably have something that could boost that sales, right there. I'm not sure if that's entirely why they're waiting with it for now. Maybe it's also the chip shortage, and there's a lot of things going on right in the world right now. But this is definitely stuff that I feel like, yeah, it would quite well boost performance, sales, and it could also just be the launch of the M2 lineup. If it isn't going to be on WWDC with the Mac Pro, it probably is going to be this device with a Mac Mini next to it or something like that, right? This MacBook is what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I mean, I would say that for sure a lot of people are looking forward to this Mac, because it's a beloved Mac, right? It's the MacBook Air. Maybe they're not even gonna call it the MacBook Air. I would say they will, because it's a good marketing name. It has a good name, but they could also just call it MacBook or MacBook Retina or MacBook whatever, right? But yeah, this is definitely a category that a lot of people love. No fans, no components that can just instantly break or get dusty or stuff that you can't reach, right? It's a MacBook, that's it. And it's solid. So anyways, that's it. But yeah, a lot of people are looking forward to this Mac, and I would say that's good. The best Mac for binge watching in bed. Oh, you all don't have a TV, right? You all don't have a TV? Like, what's going on here? Like, we're going crazy here. ATV? What's the TV? Yeah, fuck you. What's the TV? Listen, ATV, a TV is, I'll have to actually explain what a TV is. It's a big screen where you can watch series on if you want to, or binge watch movies, or whatever you want to watch that you probably wouldn't watch on a 13-inch screen when you're in bed. I'm not sure, maybe you don't have a TV in your room, right? Because you guys are all moving silly right now, which I understand, right? But I can understand if you don't have a TV in your bedroom because of, like, I don't know, all the shit going on. But you guys are making us look bad, man. You guys are making us look bad. Very bad. Very bad. It's not an Apple category of devices, so we don't recognize it. Yeah. Well, amen, brother. They do have an Apple TV box, so what do you think that is for? Right? What do you think that is for? You tell me. OMG. Yeah, definitely OMG. I'm laughing so hard. You guys are making us look so bad. Very, very bad.
And new MacBook Air set for launch. The new MacBook Air will feature a slightly larger 13.6-inch display versus the current 13.3-inch model, display industry consultant Ross Young said in a tweet last week. While several sources have claimed the new MacBook Air will feature an M2 chip with an 8-core CPU and 9-core or 10-core GPU options, analyst Ming-Kai Kuo expects the notebook to have an M1 chip still, according to a list of predictions he tweeted in early March.
I have an M1 chip still, bruv. I like how Sharon said "stale." It's kind of like the roadman. Like expects to have the notebook. Expects the notebook to have an M1 chip still, bruv. Still, fam. You know, I'm not good at having a UK accent at all. Like I've lived there for 6 months and that's it. That's fucking it. But anyways, let's keep it pumping here. Man, all I want to do is play Elder Scrolls. Good enough. For the M1 chip? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Like, I've done some testing for, the Elder Scrolls, I feel like for Volkering, or, I don't know, Armcaders. I'm not sure which one, but, if you look at one of these channels, you will probably, you will be able to find it, for sure. So, I don't know. But I did some testing for a big ton of games actually, so
according to a list of predictions he tweeted in early March. In an email, Kuo told MacRumors that the new MacBook Air could have a modified M1 chip, and while he did not specify further, the rumored extra GPU cores are certainly possible. Kuo's tweet said the new MacBook Air would also have an all-new design with additional color options, and enter mass production in the late second quarter or third quarter of 2022. Unlike the latest 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro models, Kuo does not expect the new MacBook Air to feature a mini LED display, meaning promotion is unlikely.
Yeah, I would say that the promotion is unlikely, and the M1 or M2, I would say the M2 is going to be in there. Come on, guys. Come on. We can't do that. That's insane. Having a new design with the old chip, I'm not sure if we can do that. I'm not sure if we can pull it off. Well, Apple can pull off a lot of things, but hopefully not. Let's just have the new chip in here. Armcaders? Oh, okay. Well, then you know. Same for a while, to be honest. World of Warcraft, I guess you mean. Yeah, World of Warcraft is running. Like, World of Warcraft is optimized for Apple Silicon, right? You know, so the Elder Scrolls, if you're talking about the Elder Scrolls Online, which is I feel like the only one that actually released on Mac, is running fine on that system. But it is a Rosetta 2 application, so it's an x86 Mac game that is being emulated to like ARM64, but World of Warcraft isn't. So yeah, you bet your ass that's going to be great. Sorry. MMOs run fine on Apple Silicon. Yeah, most MMOs do. Some MMOs do not launch because of the anti-cheat software. But if it launches, it usually does fine. You have Guild Wars 2, that if you have parallels and you can well, you probably need an M1 Pro and M1 Max for that. I would say M1 Max. But once it's running and you're playing a game for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the whole stuttering is gone and you can decently play the game. So it's not optimal, but this is for people that want to play games on the side and do not want to buy an entire computer for that purpose. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it pumping. Sorry, I'm just making some changes to the script here.